Welcome back to the Unshakable Woman podcast. I am so excited about this special edition. I have with me one of my new mentors. You guys know I'm a California girl, and they pretty much had to drag me to the South. But once I got here, I fell in love with the state, and I wanted to get involved again with doing what I love, which is community service and balancing my business. And I found this amazing organization. Some of you know that I am part of. And the woman who was instrumental in bringing me on is joining us today. Her name is Philomena Moncoeur. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Dr. Cheryl. You are amazing. And by the way, I know you're a California girl, but now you're a Floridian officially.
Yes, yeah, I'm trying. I'm wearing that title now as Miss Tampa officially. So thank you very much. Welcome to the show. I want to introduce everyone to you, the brand, and to Miss Jessica, who is running for our national title.
Correct.
So let's
Absolutely.
start a little bit with the mission of your organization.
Oh my gosh, Cheryl, I'm so glad we're starting there. So we are none other. We hear pageantry, we hear pageants, we think beauty, we think swimsuits, we think cattiness and competition. This is so far from this. The mission is about enlightening women in their communities, empowering them, giving them a vehicle to be that much better in in what they do and what they serve and how they serve, right?
Yeah,
And we are open to women between the age of 30 and 65. And a lot of us, we have a 9 to 5,
yeah,
or we have something we're working on. But is it truly the passion work we want to do? So, Miss Corporate America allows all of us in all walks of life to come together, empower each other, empower our communities. There's so much work that needs to be done, and it allows us to come together with all of our geniuses and be a sisterhood and just help each other.
yeah. And that it is. It is a sisterhood. We are young and old, and we have come together truly encouraging each other, coming across different cities and encouraging each other in our events and our community initiatives and our businesses. Speak a little bit about what it looks like to be a candidate for this role.
Absolutely. We ask for every woman who's coming into Miss Corporate America, first of all, 30 to 65, right? That is an age group where things are changing in life. We've got a career, maybe we're starting something new, maybe there's kids, no kids. So there's some pivoting that happens during that age group, right? And so we want to make sure that women coming into the competition, for one, there's some kind of community service. How do you serve? How do you give back? We want to make sure that you have a good heart. Because
Yeah,
if you're coming into Miss Corporate America about the shiny crown and all the things that a typical pageant comes with, this is more than that. And I want for each woman to consider, okay, who am I and how can I better help with my talents, my gifts? So, whether you're a pharmacist, a doctor, PR, maybe you serve in your church. I
mhm.
want for the well rounded woman to come into our community and say, hey, here's who I am, and here's how I can serve.
Yeah, yeah. And the nice thing about this pageant is we all have a slice of the pie to do something for the
Yes.
state. So Jessica Ann is our reigning queen. She is our queen
Yes.
for the state of Florida. But in all these cities around Florida,
Mhm.
uh, we have cities I've never heard of. I'm still trying to learn how to pronounce. But it's not
Right,
just Miss Tampa. There's Miss Orlando.
right.
There's Kissimmee. There's St. Petersburg. There's Jacksonville.
There's
There's
so
there's
many.
there's a ton of us.
Yeah.
So what was that on purpose? Was that by design, not just to have a queen, but to also have ladies around the state supporting her and doing their own separate initiatives?
Absolutely. Florida is 23 million people. Think
Mm,
of that. 23 million.
yeah.
And we know women are the largest entrepreneur group right now.
Mm,
We're the most educated for the most part. We have a lot of talent, we have a lot of gifts. Florida, we have 67 counties.
mm,
I would love to see a queen in each and every single county throughout Florida. What that means for us as a bigger picture is that we're making an impact in every single community throughout the state of Florida. So we're able
mhm.
to touch more, we're able to do more, we're able to give back more. But
Mm,
beyond that, what's in it for you as a contestant? Your business can grow,
yeah.
you're meeting lots more people to help you collaborate in whatever venture you're in. And so the vision, yes, Cheryl, we wanted for it to be as big as possible, but as impactful as possible
And diverse.
and
So
diverse.
for
And
my Cali sisters who are watching, we are big on that. And
yes,
so that is one of the goals also of this organization.
absolutely.
It's a women organization.
And here's what I must say as well. When we say diverse and diversity, we're
Mhm.
not talking about a size 0, size 4. We are not looking for your typical beauty pageant. Everyone is gorgeous and beautiful as long as you have a pure heart and
Yeah.
that you're working towards something that is beneficial to other women in our community and men.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Well, speaking of all of the ladies who just competed in this state, let's take a break and look at the recap of our video. Stand by, ladies.
All 10 of these women I handpicked because I saw something in them. There's something that they have a sparkle in their eye. They're speaking to someone in this audience, or back home in Fort Myers, or Jacksonville. These ladies are literally telling me, hey, here's my mission. Here's my vision. And how can I say no to that?
Miss Corporate America, Florida 2025 is Jessica Ann Nelson.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is our founder of this corporate. And I know I'm putting her on the spot by being up here, but I think you deserve your flowers. Okay? This is an opportunity not just for speakers, coaches, authors, and such. We have all walks of women between 30 and 65 who are coming up here and pouring their hearts out They have been improving their own personal lives, improving their professional development. You saw something, you went after it. Now, I want to give a shout out real quick to a couple of people. They kind of bugged me a little bit. They said, hey, I think you would be great for the position of being president of Miss Corporate America. I'm like, man, I got a full-time job. Plus I got my mama. I got babe, family, and to worry about. Right? I want to give a shout out to Dr. Marcia Whitaker from the DMV area. She is our life coach here at Miss Corporate America. But one of the things, I'm going to share a little bit. That's okay? All right. I had spine surgery about 1.5 years ago. And as an MD, she was like, oh, girl, you're doing a lot. I sat back in my chair and I was like,
okay, we are going to stop right there. If you want to see more of that video, you're going to have to go to the website for Miss Corporate America, Florida. Welcome back with Philomena. There was so much in that video. More importantly, lots of great memories that we had competing for the title of Miss Corporate America, Florida. So how do you feel looking back on that night?
oh my gosh, it's just
how do you feel?
I was just looking at the video like, OMG, we did it. We actually put on a spectacular showcase of powerful women and powerful women, right?
Yeah.
And the whole goal, Cheryl, is to make sure, I don't know if you saw, but there were some babies who were in the audience. And when I say babies, I say 5, 6 years old. They're all babies, right?
Yeah.
But they were in awe. It was amazing to see a diverse group of women on stage telling their story with their crown and sash on. And the one young lady I will never forget, she was in tears. She was in tears seeing the person she said who was going to win actually won. She told her, she said, Mommy, that's who's going to win. So
wow.
these little stories stick with me. There was so much love backstage. All of the women, there's some secrets we'll share later in some other
Okay.
past and other updates, right? But all in all, it feels great to see women come together. There was zero cattiness.
Yeah.
There was just pure love.
Yeah.
And even after the competition, right?
Yeah.
We're supporting each other. We're doing tons of work. We're meeting our mayors throughout the state. We're pushing our initiatives and we're doing the work.
Yeah. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So let's speak about that work. We're on the road to nationals. This week is nationals. So let's talk Jessica Ann, who we are supporting to win the national title. And we are pushing her through emotional, intimate, behind the scenes sisterhood.
Absolutely.
You know, we can't all there be on the stage, but Jessica, if you hear us loud and clear, we are all praying for you. We have got you. We love you, and you can do this. So let's first start with businesses. How can businesses sponsor and be a part of this organization?
Absolutely. They can easily reach out to us on our sponsor page at FloridaMissCorporateAmerica.com. And that's Florida MS Corporate America.com. There's a form in there. Let us know how you can support us. We can definitely use the in-kind, we can use financial backing, or let's say you have a venue in Florida and that's how you can serve and help us serve. We're open to all kinds of partnerships and sponsorships.
I love it. Thank you. Well, Jessica Ann.
Yes.
She is up for this coming weekend. Tell us something special about Jessica and why, if you are in Florida, you need to get to Orlando. to support our
Absolutely.
Florida queen.
Absolutely. Jessica is one of a kind. She's a former law enforcement officer turned into early childhood um, educator. She
Mhm.
has her first graduating class this past Thursday, and now her focus is solely on the road to nationals. She is such a sweetheart. She just wants to see kids actually develop
Mm.
uh, their brains and making sure that the learning capacity starts early. And her mission and her passion has been making sure the kids are okay throughout the state. She is gorgeous. She's just a beautiful soul. And Cheryl, I'll share just a little leading up to the state competition. She was nervous. She was crying. She had a little bit of doubt. You know, sometimes we doubt ourselves, right?
Yeah.
And she had some conversations with some of our coaches. I spoke with her. I'm sure you did as well. And we just built up that confidence in her. And long and behold, she is Ms. Florida 2025. So we are
Mhm.
pushing her through to the national. She is going to take it all. I have a feeling all good things. And there's just a lot of work she wants to do, even with her crown in Florida.
All right. Well, you heard it all. This is Jessica Ann. If
Aw.
you are in the state of Florida, drive to Orlando, go to the website, find out about the project coming up this weekend, and come out and have some fun with the ladies. More
Absolutely.
importantly, it's a place to network. You
Yes.
will meet ladies who are in business just like you. And that is one of the key things that we do together is network.
Oh my gosh, yes. Absolutely. I can't wait. There's some newer sponsors coming on board from nationals. There are women who are coming from around the country, and
Mhm.
they're bringing their business partners, they're bringing their friends and family. So
Now,
lots of there's a meet and greet Friday night that folks can join us, have a cocktail, have some conversations, and just have a bunch of fun.
nice. That sounds like so much fun. Well, I am excited for you. I'm excited for Jessica. I know when I took the opportunity to dive into this, part of me was like, I'm almost 60 years old. I don't know if I want to do this. If there is a lady listening right now who is thinking, could I really do this? What would you say to that lady who is listening?
Absolutely. And Cheryl, I'm going to steal from you a thought that you gave me.
Okay.
Women are unshakable.
Yes.
The unshakable woman. Honestly, we are the community we build around us.
Mhm.
And if there is a little bit of doubt, reach out to one of us. We have ambassadors throughout the state. You can reach out to me. I am open. I love having these conversations of I'm not sure or how do I? And even bigger than that, your business. What could your business use? Could it
Yeah.
be a bigger network? Could it be opportunities to collaborate? Is it that you need a little bit more branding? The title carries weight, right,
Yeah,
Dr. Cheryl?
it
Um,
does.
and so I would say reach out. Let us answer those questions for you, and let's see how Miss Corporate America Florida can work for you.
I love it. Well, you guys, I'm brand new here in the state of Florida. It's been a year and a half, and I've already planted these roots, and I'm having an amazing time. But if you hear the sound of my voice and you are in Florida, get to Orlando this coming weekend and support our queen, Jessica Ann. Thank you, Philomena Moncoeur. You
Yeah.
are my mentor. You are our mentor through this process. You are very wise and very kind. And I appreciate your time
Yeah.
and sharing with me tonight on the podcast. And we pray that we can get the word out with you as we support Jessica Ann for the national title.
Thank you, Dr. Cheryl. And I appreciate you and everything that you do. We love you.
Oh, we love you more. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you one more picture of Jessica Ann. She is a mother. She's a businesswoman, and she is Miss Florida, running for nationals this coming weekend. So we're going to show clips all weekend of Miss Jessica. If you have any questions, Philomena, how can they find you online?
OMG. They can find me at FloridaMissCorporateAmerica.com or just Google my name. You'll find a link and let's connect. Let's see how we can have a conversation.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Stay connected to us. This will be up all week. And if you have any questions, go to the website and dig in. More importantly, if you're in the state of Florida, come out and support our state queen, Jessica Ann, to compete for the Nationals and win. God bless you. Thank you again for tuning into the Unshakable Woman podcast. You could have watched any other podcast, but we are so excited that you are here with us. Until next time, remember to walk in love, forgiveness, and of course, live unshakable. We're going to roll out this particular podcast with some more information on the beautiful Florida and showcasing the ladies of this organization. Thank you again to our special guest, Philomena. We'll see you next week.